What's going on? The brief is back, baby. We never left, but the brief is back, baby. What's your name, dog?
Zach.
My name Chop. What's your name again?
Zach.
Yeah, I just want to make sure y'all know his name. Because y'all might know my name, but I don't know.
I'm sure you do know his name.
Not really.
He's a popular guy in his
No.
world.
What world?
Your world.
Yeah, my world.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my head.
Your world.
In my head,
Hey,
dog.
he's a popular guy, man. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? Thanks for tuning in to the next episode 3, part 2 of the brief. Coming to you from the spot, Club Modern Gents, of course. What's going on with you, man? How everything going on with you this week?
Hey, man, it's a lovely week. Anytime you can get out the bed, put 2 feet on the ground, it's a good day, man. It's a blessing.
It's a fact.
Stuff you overlook,
Yeah.
Getting older, you appreciate being able to open your eyes and stuff like that.
That's true.
I mean,
Every day is a blessing.
Hey,
you get to do it again.
Do it again. How the
mean?
Jay-Z joint went? 5 a.m. on my way to the club.
6 a.m. Yeah, listen, be kicking them out by then.
Can you do that now?
I cannot do that now. Are you talking about the partying part or
the
just
partying part?
Nah. If the event not over by 11, I ain't there, bro.
11.
I'll be in the crib by 11, man.
I'm just leaving the house at 11.
Hey, man, that's like I said before. It's the party. It's a life that you live, man. Whether it's parties, whether it's events, that's the chalk life, man. You already know that's the chalk life. Many of y'all watching, you already know what the chalk life is like. You know what I mean?
Don't fall in none of this propaganda. Y'all know me. I'm cornball, dog.
Says who?
Me.
Says you.
Okay.
In
the census bureau.
The census bureau. Man, I ain't here.
Yo, who over there right now?
Me, JD. Hey, yo, who that?
Yo, don't say my name. I'm not here, dog. Pull this hammer on me.
The heater. Gonna pull up the heater.
If y'all ever watched The Wash, that's not The Wash, is it?
Yeah, it's The Wash.
If you ever watched The Wash, you know what we talking about.
Yeah, if you don't, go check that movie out. Real funny flick, man. Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre.
Dre.
It
was a lot of people in that joint.
Slew of cats in there. Shaq was in there.
Luda
was in there. Yeah. Check it out. So what you smoking on, my man?
Oh, man, this is a house blend that one of our homies passed off to me. This joint is actually all right, man. It's a Maduro, nice retro.
Okay.
And I'm enjoying it. Like a lot of cigar smokers, when they travel out and about, they go to different lounges and they'll cop the house blend because certain lounges have certain house blends made for their lounge. So most cigar smokers do that already, but if you don't do it, man, you get to try different stuff that you probably never gonna normally try in your own metropolis.
Right. So that's a flavor from our man Jay, right?
Yeah.
Jay always bringing in a new flavor from different places that he traveled to. Indianapolis, wherever he go, he bring back a stock.
I think this was from Minneapolis, actually. Yeah.
Oh, from Minneapolis.
I mean, he said it was a lounge not too far from the whole George Floyd situation happened.
Okay, so the home of the Greek Prince.
Yes.
Oh, so that blend gotta be crazy.
Well, hold on.
Okay. Well, I'm smoking a Nightshade right now. Take a look at that. Nightshade is a Drew Estate. For the folks out there who like to smoke Drew Estates, just pick this up, check it out. So far, pretty decent blend, full body joint.
Yeah.
Just in case. Yeah. Nice full body one. So far the retro is pretty decent, so I like it.
I'll talk to you in 5 minutes. Let me see something change up.
We get 2/3 down.
2/3 down.
Yeah, because people that don't smoke 2/3 down mean like to the middle of the cigar. Usually the flavor profile, if you have something good, it'll change it up a little bit. So yeah, that's what he's talking about when he say about getting halfway down a bit.
So listen, it's been a crazy couple weeks, man.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, thank everybody for tuning into the last episode, commenting, subscribing, the good feedback, all the feedback. We appreciate it. You know what I mean? We still want to do what we do. And a whole lot of crazy stuff that happened, man. We're gonna lead it off with ladies first.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Oh, such a gentleman you are.
So Nicki Minaj she dropped a couple cryptic Instagram and Twitter posts, and it was Bigfoot this and Bigfoot that, and it was speculation that was about Megan Thee Stallion,
Okay.
H-Town's own. And at first, I'm like, I'm not paying attention to none of this. This is unnecessary.
Right.
And then she had said something about Megan's Law. So I'm reading, and Megan said something about Megan's Law in this song called Hiss. So I said, let me go back, check out Hiss. And she said, like, I forgot, she had said Megan's Law, but she wasn't talking about the actual Megan's Law, but just the fact that you said that doesn't make anybody be like, what the hell?
Yeah.
So Nicki referenced it, and at first I'm like, damn, this joint. It was lackluster, like the Nicki joint. But I sat back and listened. I'm like, it ain't that bad, but it's not Nicki that you used to.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the same time, I don't like seeing rap. Hip hop is the only genre where everybody want to diss everybody all the time. Everybody just can't get together and make their money and live their life.
Right.
So I'm over disses. But
Okay.
it was a lot of friction, and she referenced, rest in peace. She referenced Megan's mother that passed away.
Right.
And I was like, damn, that's low. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But now it done evolved until the Barbs, that's what the Nicki fans is called.
Right.
They exposed where Megan Thee Stallion's mother's tombstone is.
Mm-hmm.
And Cardi fans exposed where Nicki's father's. I'm like, yo, what are we doing?
They drawn.
That's insane.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Don't like it got that far.
Yeah, where you taking this?
I don't know. This is just a beginning.
Right.
It's not even hot. It's cold.
Yeah.
that's
no
why everybody paying attention to it.
You talking about what's cold? You talking about both tracks or just
the weather? Like it's like imagine
cold outside.
Imagine if it was hot. And it'd be a whole nother energy to this right now. It's cold. People in the house, they have to listen to it.
Facts.
If it was hot, would it get this much attention? I don't think so.
Right.
But then another slight, Megan announced a tour called Hot Girl Summer, which happened to be coincidentally the name of the song that Nicki was on years ago with Megan, a remix or something.
Right.
So that's like a slight jab.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So what do you think about the beef aspect with these ladies of hip hop?
Well, first of all, get money. I thought that's what it was about. I mean, you talk about skill level and all of that. Obviously, Nicki has brought a different mixing genre to the music, you know, with the stuff that she's done in the past, you know, because Nicki done a lot of hot stuff. We ain't gonna lie, Nicki was hot, you know.
And as of recent?
Not as of recent.
Okay.
I'm talking about when
Overall.
she first came out, the Safari days.
Right.
You know, not saying the Safari bro, but you know what I mean.
He did.
Yeah. So, you know, allegedly that's what they said happened. But my whole thing is that, you know, when you got two women of hip hop going at it, if you going at it with each other, that's fine because you're talking trash to each other. But when you start bringing a mix of family in it, like, why are you talking about people dead moms, man? You know, the fans giving out addresses to the property where the body is at. Like, what's going to happen here? What's going on here? You know,
they're going to violate that?
Eventually, some bold person is going to come out and try to violate the tombstone or something crazy like that. Man, people taking it that far over their favorite artists.
I'm not that invested in no artist to even partake in something like that. And I have favorite artists, I have favorite groups. I'm not invested in nothing to that magnitude.
Right. Now I hear that the whole, you know, the whole situation when it comes down to the Megan's Law has something relative allegedly to Nikki's husband and that whole situation that went down. And I'm not too key on what happened and all of that. You know, it's not something that I can really give you any more added information about, and you can go and look it up yourself. Everything is public knowledge at this point for something like that. But, you know, again, why bring another family member into it? If you're gonna keep the beef between each other. You know, that's but I guess that's the days that we come from. We ain't talking too much about your family. We coming straight at you.
No, that's like that's crossing the line.
Mm-hmm.
That's crossing the line. Me personally, I pray that these good artists and with major followings figure it out.
Yeah,
because it's not a good look for hip hop overall, and it's just not. They're both attractive. They're both sexy. They both got sex appeal. It's not sexy. It's not.
No.
It's sad actually.
Right. And then they even brought Cardi in the mix.
Cardi's trying to get her money, man.
Of course. Of course. And I ain't mad at Cardi at all. Cardi done well for herself.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, ladies, just it's not something that you really want to get too heavy into. You know, like I said, at the same time, when you got lyrics against lyrics, I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be. I'm better than you. You better than me. It's like the favorite football teams. We think our teams is better than the other. So we're going to talk trash, but we're not going to bring the family into it. That's not sexy, ladies.
I know my football team's better than yours. But we're not going to talk, like you said, we're not going to talk about that.
Well, you brought it up, but I ain't going to say nothing.
How did I bring it?
All I said was, hey, bro, I just made a reference to football teams in sake of the conversation. You bring it in as, see, but this is what we talking about.
You got to choose your words wisely.
But wait. This is what we talking about. You see how fast with that was going to go left when I was going to talk about, he was going to talk about his team, and I ain't going to say nothing.
What, you going to sock me?
I'm not going to say nothing. Nah, man, I ain't going to go there. If I'm going to sock you, I'm going to sock you. I ain't going to sock anybody else. I ain't going to sock no family member. You know what I mean?
You're going to sock me.
I mean, you brought it up.
Listen, man. I think you need to take a sip of this Fu You.
Oh, wait. Oh, we got to clean it up, man. So the name of this liquor right here. Lock it in. It's Fu You.
That's one
right here. Fu You.
Wow.
Not Fubu, but Fu You. Japanese whiskey that we tasting on. Got a good flavor to it.
I like it.
You know, we were told to bring a little bit of a different mix to the show.
Yeah.
So
we drinking. You happy now?
We taking heat.
You fucking happy now?
Man, you sound a little upset off that.
No, because I mean, hey.
Okay. Yeah. So what we do after the show, we send a video to a couple of people that we know. We ask for their honest opinion.
Are you happy?
On what they saw. Right. Are you happy?
Are you happy?
Because we put a little drink into it. You know, we're not trying to mimic no other, podcast or nothing like that. No. You know, because the brief is the brief.
Brief is the brief.
But
we'll keep it brief.
We keep it brief. We might get into it a little bit, but a lot of times we keep it brief. So drink of the night right now, like we said, is Fu You. You know, nice little taste. We got another little joint here, Bullet. You know, for the people who out there drink, you always pair your stick up with a nice little shoddy waddy, keeping it neat. You know, and we go from there. So we talked about the Nikki situation. We got anything else to add on that?
Oh man, so that was ladies first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the fellas.
What we got?
We got the Rap God.
God?
Yeah, a song called Rap God.
Who could this be? Who? The Rap God. Okay.
Not the God of rap. We know the God of rap.
Right. You're talking about the white guy.
The white guy.
Eminem. Detroit's
finest.
8 Mile.
Go Lions.
Dang.
They got ran.
That's a low blow.
That was a bad.
That's a low blow.
That was
second half debacle.
Damn.
It was challenging to watch. How do you go up 17 and you know everybody throwing middle fingers up and all chanting and then you blow it.
I am
Stop
whatever
running
you
them up.
say I am.
Mm.
Listen, so
Lose Yourself. They lost. They lost.
I hope they ain't play that before the game.
Well, I think they did. That was like the song leading up to it.
Oh, that's bad.
That's what I heard. I seen it a couple things. Lose Yourself. The fans was outside of the stadium.
That's
And,
bad.
they was Taylor Swift swag surfing.
Wait, was they? I hope not.
Yo, they said that Taylor Swift be swag surfing. What? Come on now, man. If you seen what I saw, it looked like something else, man. Come on.
It was all beat.
It was something.
It was something.
It wasn't surfing.
that's
It
not
was more
saying-
like waterboarding.
Surfboarding.
That too. I mean, waterboard. When you pour the water, you put the mask over somebody's face, you pour the water, and you trying to get information out of them. That's it. Looked. It was a struggle.
It was
a struggle, dog.
God.
It was a struggle. It was
That's
a
bad.
It was a real struggle.
That's bad.
And we ain't gonna get into the TS because that's all over it. Super Bowl about to come up. We talk about that later, but we ain't gonna get into the Taylor Swift right now. But that's what it was. But yeah, they ended up blowing that game.
They blew it. Monica Lewinsky did. Anywho,
Ooh, that's bad.
Benzino.
Woo, Benzino dog.
Benzino dog. Wow.
Look like a frog. Benzino dog. Again, you gotta go to that Instagram page and check out Benzino dog. Hilarious. Yeah,
Yo.
The dog probably about this big.
And it's shaped like a frog.
But it's a Benzino
It's a
dog.
Benzino dog.
Hilarious.
It looks just like Benzino.
It do.
So these two guys had beef for like 22 years.
Eminem and Benzino.
Yes.
Okay.
That stemmed from back in the Source days. The Source, if you don't know what the Source is, Source was a magazine of the Bible of hip hop magazine.
Mm-hmm.
I used to cop my Source and collect them and keep them in pristine condition. I would let some of our friends hold them, and they would like bend them up. I used to be mad, like we're not gonna even give them.
No, because we both know who we talking
We
about.
both know you know. No, dog, we know you talk about you, dog.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, I never got my sources back. But anyway, so Benzino was one of the owners of the Source,
right?
And rumor has it that the issue was that M felt slighted for album review.
Yeah, for the Eminem show, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this beef just escalated, boom. And I'm pretty sure Benzino said, this white rapper, all this kind of crazy stuff back then.
Mm-hmm.
And lyrically, we know Eminem is way better than Benzino.
Yeah,
we know
absolutely,
that.
Absolutely.
That's facts.
No chance at it at all.
So recently, as of like last week, this beef escalated again because M dropped something and he mentioned Benzino's daughter, who is
Coi Leray.
Okay. She's a good artist.
Yes, she's coming up.
And she even said, I got nothing to do with this. These two old men is beefing. I'm just out here trying to make my money. She is separating herself from the whole thing.
Right.
So then Benzino drops a joint.
A joint.
It's
so
hot.
It was a response.
It was a response.
Was it within 48 hours?
It was close to it.
Okay.
It was close to it, and it was hot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know. I don't know nothing about only song I know that Benzino was on that I know the lyrics was the John Tommy's theme that he had with the Lops on Belly soundtrack.
Facts, right.
That's all.
Right.
And there was nothing. Usually when the locks go off, I just cut the song off.
Right.
Because I don't want to hear Benzino and I forgot the name of his squad.
Mm-hmm.
And but this joint, somebody had to write this for him because there's no way in the world it's that hot.
Okay.
For Benzino was hot.
Right. It is.
Then he dropped another one, and that's equally as hot. And now everybody like, damn, what M gonna do? But he talking crazy in that joint, like your label can't keep the artists.
Dropping names.
Benny left, Conway left, all these people.
Royce left.
And it's
Joe Buttons left.
It's all facts. It's nothing made up.
And the record label we talking about is what? Shady, right?
Shady, yeah.
Shady Records. Okay.
You say the name of your label is just like you. I'm like, whoa.
Dang.
So I haven't heard anything back from M yet, but for a beef that is like over 20 something years old, what's the point?
Yeah, what sparked it back up? Because the thing about it, this is 2001, 2002. This whole situation came out. So we in 2024 right now. At this point, Eminem 51, Benzino 58.
He's 58.
Yeah, he's 58. You
Wow.
know, so why are rappers over 50 getting into it this way? It should be putting the beef aside, possibly, and getting money somehow. Collaborating on getting some money, maybe. You know, or just leaving well enough alone and saying we had our day, we had our time,
Right.
and we're gonna leave it alone. Why re-spark it? Is it because one of the rappers want to re-spark their career? Because I mean, truth be told, you know, Eminem bought out some joints the last couple of years. You know, a couple hot spots here and there, but it's not really anything to spark the industry where we like, dang, that's a classic.
No.
And Benzino been kind of quiet, but I also heard that this whole beef sparked up because Benzino got on Instagram or did some type of interview on a podcast or something like that, and turned around saying that he's broke, he don't have any money, and he was living at the Red Roof Inn with some guy, and all the speculation came from that. So this is like really sparking off of. So why did you even get into that? I mean, if the boy living his life, let him live his life. He ain't bothering nobody. He telling you his truth. So why you even going to jump in that and then try to knock him down? But then Benzino said, yo, if you don't respond within 48 hours, you cancel. Dunsky.
You can't cancel him. M fan base is too dedicated. It's too strong.
Worldwide.
Yeah, literally worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
And he got in. I'm surprised 50 ain't say nothing yet.
Shocked.
I'm very, very, very. But then again, do I want 50 to say something?
No. Leave Kanan out of it.
I'm talking about my mother. That's my mother. I don't fuck with my mother.
My mother would have.
But Eminem, I fuck with Eminem.
Yeah, my
Money, get him. So yeah,
true that.
It's sad, man. Now today it's February 1st.
Yep. What's that mark?
I don't acknowledge it. I don't necessarily celebrate it because the calendar tells you to. Because I celebrate Black History every day.
That's right. Because this is what we are.
So last week he brought to my attention that the statue of Jackie Robinson was vandalized, destroyed, burned, cut, and the feet were left in front of
the stadium.
Yeah. $170,000 has been, tallied up to help restore it or whatever.
Right. They had to go fund me.
That hurts because, Jackie Robinson being who he was, what he did for the sport of baseball, what he did for the advancement of colored people.
Right.
Racial equality, the times that he played through, which were like insane. It takes a strong-willed person to go through what he went through.
Right.
For that to happen all these years later is sad because it shows you that as much as we progress from the civil rights and the racial inequality, that is still people out there that feel this way. And I don't even know. It's natural to speculate that that's the reason why, but why?
Right.
Why?
Well, first of all, this the reason why I wore the LA hat today for the episode. I'm a Phillies fan, so I don't have anything Dodgers, but I do have a blue Dodgers hat, but it ain't go with the fit, so I ain't do that. Had to keep it, make sure it looked right and everything for the camera, but that's why I got the LA hat on today because he played for the Dodgers back in the day. Number 42. And like you said, was a big time in Black history to see a player as his caliber come out and play in all of the elements that he had to play through. We ain't gonna go into it because if you know your Jackie Robinson history or you know your history of just our people, you'll know what it is, because every year they celebrate, all teams celebrate Jackie Robinson Day, where all players wear the number 42.
Yeah, how about that?
So somebody had to have some real hate in their heart to come and cut the statue off that's been there for some time and take it away, and not only take it away, but destroy it the way that they did.
How you burn the statue?
How you burn the statue? Why? You got that much hate in your heart for Jackie Robinson is because, whatever reason you have, you just going to turn around and cut it off and just destroy it because they couldn't sell it.
No, ain't nobody taking that.
No, not at all. They don't even want to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
How are they allowed to even? That's not something. That's not like a 5-minute. Then again, it could be a 5-minute. You sever it with the torch and all that. But I'm pretty sure it's heavy.
Yeah, so it was 2 guys, for what I could see on the video. Might be some.
It's a video of this.
Yeah, it's a video. They got it on video where they see the people come, cut it down, and whisk it off, man.
Wow.
It had to be heavy, so there had to be some pretty, strong guys to even get it away. But yeah, they took it away, and a GoFundMe, which kind of surprised me that a GoFundMe even had to go up for something like that. But the GoFundMe went up, and like you said, over $170,000 has been donated to to bring the statue back, and I'm sure in time we'll see that again. But hopefully the authorities, local authorities, or state police, or whoever's involved in trying to find out who did it, can find these guys and bring them to justice so they can have their day in court.
I'm thinking like we in the wrong business. We need to start making statues. Charge them.
The Breeze statues?
Listen, they getting paid that much to make a statue?
Yeah, I guess so, man. But they said it was over the amount that they needed, so I don't know how much it actually cost.
I'll give
to make
17,000, 7,000.
Yeah.
We need to make statues.
Cash only. You know what I mean? Cash rules everything around me.
Dream, get the money.
Dollar bill, y'all. So yeah, so that situation is misfortunate, but hopefully they bring those people to justice and they figure this out.
So yeah, I definitely. Now imagine how his family could feel about that. Like his descendants, his his grandchildren, his great grandchildren, his family that see that as a tribute to their loved one,
right?
And the fans that the players that know that they owe a lot to him, they probably wouldn't be in the position they are now without his sacrifice,
right?
His strong will. So pray for the family, and definitely pray that the justice is brought and these people can get caught and all that.
Right.
So, wow, that's crazy, man. But like I say, yeah, Black History Month it's the shortest month of the year.
28 days.
It's cold.
Chilly outside every day.
What are you really? You're not really celebrating. You understand what I'm saying? It's just I think even back when I was younger, it was just like something to appease the people. Like, yeah, we're gonna give you a month.
Right.
Like, nah, like you celebrate every time you wake up, every time you do something, every time you see another person of color, Black, most notably, accomplish anything. And to me, that's Black history and also knowing your history. And our history is not to get deep into it, but our history is not just slavery. It extends well before slavery,
right? And
the royalty and all that. And the schools really need to teach Black history in the way it should be taught.
That's right. Learn from your own people.
Right.
When it comes down to our Black history, you got to learn from your own people, because that's where the true celebration of what you learn is going to come from. The people that came before us, the ones that are still around that actually lived those times, that could tell a true story of what they saw and what they witnessed at that time and what they lived through. Because ultimately, when we came along, a lot of the stuff that was going on wasn't going on anymore, or it was more shaded, where people kind of kept it in the cut. You know what I mean? So, right. But back then it was more open, and people really had to deal with that on a daily basis. So
whether they wanted to or not.
Whether they wanted to or not, that's a fact.
So, and to hop on and off of it, a lot of people, they look at movies and or they read stuff like, oh, I wouldn't have stood for that. I wouldn't have did that. Yes, you would have.
You would have had to. You wouldn't have had a choice, actually.
You would have had to. The segregation on the bus and the restaurants and bathrooms and depending on where you lived at,
Right.
you would have had to abide by it. Or, I mean, you could have been rebellious and resilient in your fight for the struggle, but you would feel in line. But it's different now. We never experienced it to that magnitude. So a lot of people, oh, I wouldn't have did this, or that mom wouldn't talk to me like that.
Right.
Okay. If that's the case, then explain the freedom fighters, explain Emmett Till, explain the assassinations of Malcolm and Martin.
Right.
Explain all that.
Right.
The hoses with the dogs and
Black Wall Street.
Tulsa,
like that.
all that.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Absolutely.
They wasn't laying down.
No.
They fought back and it cost them their life.
Right. That's true.
So that's why I feel that Black history deserves more than just a month. Right.
Well, we as Black people should celebrate it, period. And as we wake up every day, there's no way we can shake this. This section has come up every day when we wake up. So we should always celebrate who we are, and make sure that our children celebrate it as well and respect it, because a lot of the respect from our culture has gone out the door. In time, we kind of lost that feeling of unity. Our leaders are gone. So we don't have a lot of true leaders at this point in time that will allow, for people to get a better understanding on what it is to walk around with this skin tone. So we got to get back to that. We definitely got to get back to that. And the only way we can do it is learning your history and respecting the people that came before you and understanding what the future comes in, because this is a kingdom.
Right.
Straight up, this world we live in, ladies and gentlemen, is a kingdom. And we're here to tell you that because it's important for you to know. So hopefully you can resonate with this conversation that we having right now, and really, feel it in your heart and your soul, and be able to pass stuff like this on to other people so they can, get a better and clearer understanding of what it is to be Black and to be unified, because we need it.
Wow, I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, how was that cigar now, man? That joint got you talking like
what I mean?
Philosopher.
Zach X out this piece, man.
Are you a philosopher? Are you a philosopher?
Not like the teacher. The teacher's a philosopher.
Yeah.
I'm just going off of what I learned along my way in these few years I've been on this planet.
Few.
Yeah, a couple years.
Couple.
Yeah, I'm seasoned. I'm a seasoned vet. We both seasoned vets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
For you.
For you.
For you.
For you. Cheers. So
I'm supposed to take a shot.
I was. So let's do it again. For you. My bad. That's liquor etiquette. Pinky up. Yes, sir. That actually tastes pretty good, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, for you. Japanese whiskey. So what else is going on? What are we talking about today that the people need to hear? Anything else on your mind?
We're gonna hop on and off of it. I'm on the hop off and on train right now.
Keeping it brief.
Yes,
sir.
Predictions for now. You predicted Baltimore to win the whole thing. That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
I predicted who?
49ers. Okay. Which you still have a shot.
I still have a shot.
You still got a shot.
So who do you think now?
I don't know. I haven't made a sound prediction on who's gonna win. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if I care.
Damn, dog.
I don't. I mean, because think about it. Kansas City beat us last year. So it's hard for me to root for Patty Mahomes.
Why not?
And then because why should I root for Patty Mahomes?
Root for Andy.
I don't. I'm not root for Andy. Andy came in and beat us. I mean, Andy, my man. Don't get me wrong. Big Red. Oh, we as Philadelphians owe Big Red a lot. He didn't bring a championship, but he tried. He had very competitive teams at the time he was here. So I'm not gonna take that away from Big Red. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to see Kansas City win another Super Bowl. And I don't know if I want to see the 49ers win either. I mean, to be honest with you, my whole thing is Usher. I just want to see Usher go out there and kick it. Right? At this point,
Oh, at this point, you don't know. Usher might have to share the stage with Taylor Swift.
sure, no, sir, no, sir. Hey, Usher, hey, Usher. I'm talking straight to you, bro. 9 times out of 10, you not gonna see this.
U.S.
But if you do get whiff of this,
R-A-Y-M.
O-N-D, if you see this, bro,
Tell her you gonna roll with me.
yeah, you gotta
stage at the SB.
You gotta you gotta deny all Taylor Swift interaction, bro. Don't even allow that, man. This your show. You know, you done did the residency in Vegas and all that. So this is your show, Usher. So take it over, do what you do, bring us some good content so we can watch it and enjoy it for years to come. Just like a lot of other artists that came years prior and did the Super Bowl.
What's your favorite Super Bowl halftime?
Man,
that's
a tough one, man.
It's
a lot of great. I don't think I necessarily have a favorite.
Don't say how you say performance, because we can talk Star Spangled Banner and or halftime show.
Okay. Well, of course, I think we might agree on who's the best Star Spangled Banner. It's a female who did
it. Yeah, you're right.
You know, she's not here no longer.
You better lay low. That person.
Who's that?
You better lay low.
Who is that? I don't recognize the lyric. And you know I'm good with lyrics, but I don't recognize it.
King of R&B, Mr. Bob Brown.
Oh yeah. Okay. You was making it relative to Bob Brown. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Whitney Houston. You know, I mean, killed it. I mean, yeah, I can still hear the voice in my ear right now just talking about it. So that's probably the greatest Star Spangled Banner that I have ever witnessed in my lifetime for the Super Bowl. But as far as performers, I really don't have a favorite. I mean, you had a lot of different performers that came through when Dre and them came through. Dre, Snoop, 50.
That was big with hip hop.
That was hot when Beyonce came through.
That was hot.
Rihanna. You know, she was pregnant at the time, but she still got up and did her, a little two-step. You know what I mean? So it's quite a few artists.
I need the freaky Rihanna. I need the pregnant Rihanna.
Oh yeah, well, there's the reason why she's pregnant, because she was getting freaky.
Hey.
You know what I mean? ASAP that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
2
Rocky.
in a row.
Okay, Rocky.
You know what I mean? 2 in a row, like a dynasty. You know?
Salute the Ace. Salute the. That's an accomplishment right there.
Mm-hmm.
Mike did the halftime show, right?
Mike did the halftime show.
I'm pretty sure Mike did the halftime show.
That's a shame that we don't remember if Mike did the halftime show.
I'm going on record saying Mike did the halftime.
Mike did the halftime show. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And speaking of Usher,
uh-oh.
There's a concert that's supposed to be coming up in a few months called Lovers and Friends. And I'm hearing that it's a lot of speculation to this concert. So a lot of artists, big time artists, what it is basically a festival that they're gonna have, and it's gonna be a day full of artists, different stages set up, all types of mixing and things like that. It's gonna be rappers and R&B and this and that that's going on. But a lot of the artists that they have on the flyer saying that they didn't even agree to perform. Mary J. Blige, one of them.
Really?
Yeah, Mary J. Blige is one of them. She said, I got a women's conference or meeting or something that's going on that day, and I never even said that I was going to do it. So it's a lot of speculation what it is, but it's dozens of artists that they have on here, on this list and this flyer for people that's on here. And I'm not saying that's relative to Usher, but when we talk about Lovers and Friends was a huge hit for Usher Raymond.
It's Usher.
And and also Lil Jon was on there. Ludacris was on there.
It was only right.
Yeah, it was only right. I mean, you got the Atlanta. You kept it ATL.
Promoters, y'all need to stop doing that. If that's true, promoters, if you list somebody, you promote something and add somebody's name, you gotta get permission for that, man. Like that's and then you get the fans hype, and they buying tickets at like nice prices
Right.
and not getting what they expect.
That's true.
You know
That's
what I
true.
mean? So
That's true.
that's not cool.
Right.
I understand the money grab and all that. I hate money grabs, but I understand the money grab. But don't you gotta be genuine with the artists and with the fans.
Right. That's true. That's true. But we'll see how that all, comes about as it gets closer to the time of the actual concert itself. Saying, judging that it goes on, because again, like I said, a lot of the artists have not, stated that they've actually been booked for it, so they don't know anything about it.
Wow.
So you can't have that.
That's not
So
cool.
yeah, it ain't cool. So we're gonna see how that goes. And as it get closer to the concert, we give you a little bit more briefing of it, when it's coming up and all of that. So yeah, we definitely gonna do that for sure.
Okay. Wow, that's news to me. But it happens. It happens all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It happens on big levels and smaller circuit levels.
Right.
And there's a lot of lawsuits, or back in the day, people would just run up in the promoter's mouth.
Heavy.
So like
Heavy.
you making money off my name.
Right.
Where my money at?
Right.
So is
straight uppercut to the chin piece.
Can't do that nowadays. Cameras everywhere.
No, it ain't cool. It ain't sexy to be lying and doing all of that, and then having people pay money and they don't get what they said it was promised. So you definitely don't want to do that for sure.
This for you is
it's for you.
It's for you.
It's for you.
Is it for you?
It's for me too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Japanese whiskey. Definitely a nice little taste to it.
I ain't tasted
a little sweet note to it.
I ain't tasted nothing Japanese in a while. This is refreshing, man.
Whoa. I don't even know where we going at with that. Every week this guy got to give us something, man.
There you go.
Man, he ain't taste nothing Japanese in a while.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means. It's what?
You always taking my words and flipping them like boom. Like,
so you was referring to like things like sake or something? Is that what you were talking about?
Japanese